Hi everyone, my name is Anastasia and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you my blush preferences. As a makeup artist for 10 years, I already have my favorite products I would love to share with you. I have some preferences for myself, some blush that I'm happy to use in my work, and let's talk about it. I do usually separate blush for two main groups. It's cream blush and powder blush. Of course, cream blush may be also a liquid blush, mousse blush, or a powder blush, maybe baked blush, but I just love to separate it for two main groups. This is one of my favorite blush. This is KEVYN AUCOIN blush, and this is Color Stick blush in a shade Awaken. And look at this beautiful, perfect shade. And I think we're gonna apply it a little bit since I didn't apply much makeup, and we can try some of it. How do you work with cream blush? I usually love to use it if I need like natural model effects. I like to use it sometimes under light foundation or on the top of foundation, or for example today I'm not wearing foundation at all and I'm just gonna apply it by itself. And I'm usually, for self-use, I'm usually using my favorite brush from KEVYN AUCOIN, and I think I talk about this brush all the time on all my reels and on my Instagram and YouTube. It's a Duet contour brush from KEVYN AUCOIN. I love it so much, like for self-use it's really cool, and I can apply it for the brush, or I can apply it like here on my wrist, and like you just technically take some from the wrist and I apply it to the cheekbones. And if you apply it through the wrist, you can see your application is gonna be little by little, like very light, you know, not as pigmented. If you're applying directly to the brush, it's gonna be a little more intense. I love this shade because this shade works technically for a lot of girls with the pale skin. If you want to make it little darker, you know, like here is no rule recently what shade of the blush to choose. I see a lot of dark skin girls that choosing pale pink blush that I wouldn't do this, for example, 10 years ago, but nowadays it's very trendy, it looks really cool, and we technically nowadays don't have any rules for blush, and this is awesome because it doesn't limit you. It doesn't limit you at all. And if you're asking me about blush shade recommendations, of course I can recommend it for you, but I think you should be based on preferences and on your look and all the makeup you're gonna do. Sometimes you can match it more to lips, and if you do more cool tones makeup, you can do cool shade blush, or if you do warm shade tone makeup, you can do more warm shade blush. But nowadays here's absolutely no rule, and you can see how creamy this blush and technically I'm applying this on my cheekbones, but I usually for everyday use I love when I have a lot of blush, and technically I'm applying it on the cheekbones. I can apply it on my eyes, you know, I can apply it like little on my nose here, for example. That's gonna also look really cool. And just don't forget to blend it really well. And you can see this shade is like absolutely beautiful. This is not cool tone, it's more like on the warm side. And if you're looking for something in these shades, I would highly recommend you to try this KEVYN AUCOIN blush in a shade Awaken. Another blush that I absolutely love using for my clients, this is cream blush from the brand Peau. And this is like absolutely not budget option, but I can tell you that it's a lot of it inside, and you're technically can use it for a long time. If you're buying this for self-use, you can just apply it just with your fingers. But those blush are really but those blush are really pigmented. You can see, like you can tell. And this blush in a shade number 2. And to be honest, when I bought this blush, I'm kind of obsessed with that, and I wanted to buy more shades, but I don't know why I can't really find it in the store to see the shades, to touch it, but I'm probably gonna buy more. And this blush, it's not like matte blush. It has some shimmer inside, if you see. Here is like some shimmer inside, and what makes it very beautiful on the skin. And those shade is like cool pink. I love it so much, and that's gonna work almost on every skin type. And I love to use it for my brides. Just just an advice when you guys using blush, like cream blush, be really careful when you're applying this on the top of foundation, because some of the blush can kind of melt your foundation, and you're gonna have like some holes and see through your foundation, you know. And because sometimes blush and foundation doesn't really work together. But if you're scared of it, I would just recommend you to use powder blush, and I'm gonna show you option in a bit. Well, if you're looking for something in this tone, I would highly recommend you to try Peau, and you're probably gonna use it forever if you buy it for self-use. Next one. And this blush, I feel like everyone knows this blush. Everyone, of course. Charlotte Tilbury. It's a shade Pingasm. Of course, what is Charlotte Tilbury? Charlotte Tilbury for us, it's a Victoria's Secret, right? Like it gives you such a Victoria's Secret vibe, very feminine. This like very bouncy hair, beautiful curls. It gives you like this angel vibe, right? And I don't know, all cosmetic that Charlotte Tilbury does, this is such a beautiful, it's such a girl's dream. And yeah, I'm obsessed with Charlotte Tilbury. I love them so much. Like they are doing such a beautiful collection of cosmetic, you know, like and of course I do have it in my beauty case. And this one very also bridal blush, but this one is very pigmented. I see a lot of reviews for this blush, and I see what makeup artist says, and that's why when I bought it, the first thing I've done, I cut this thing out, because all of this, like all this sponge, I cut it out. Like all this sponge, it's the sponge where all bacteria live. And those blush, I have it for my brides, I do have it for my clients, I don't use it myself. I really don't like about this blush that is very little inside, because to be honest, it's not really cheap. But don't forget to always actually close it, you see, because you have here on and off. Don't forget to close it all the time, otherwise that might leak a little bit. But the shade, I'm not gonna apply it for myself, like on myself, but I just want to show you the shade, because this shade is like, it's absolutely beautiful. Also in this blush we have some highlighter, like some little shine, and that also make it look really beautiful, shiny, very bridal look. Or of course, it's just if you want a Victoria's Secret vibe, please Pingasm from Charlotte Tilbury, I would highly recommend you. One of the best blush, stays really well on your skin, it gives you glow. Highly recommend it. Bugs is here. Want to say hi? Hello, hello, hello. Here is another product I'm absolutely obsessed with, and they advertise it like multi-use product. And yes, I do use it for my lip and cheeks. This is Bobbi Brown Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks. This product I would highly recommend you for self-use. If product that I showed you, I would recommend to use for clients, but this one only for personal use, because this is such a multi-use product where you can have it in your purse and use it for your cheek, lips, sometimes like little eyes, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this product. If I run out of it, I'm gonna buy more, because this product you must buy. Of course, if you love blush and if you're looking for perfect blush. I can wear this product even if I don't have anything on. You see, this is like very, very pigmented, but we're not scared. We're gonna use our perfect brush and we're gonna clean it up a little bit. I love to apply a little bit of it on the eyes, just a little bit of it. A little bit on the nose. I don't know, I like when you have something, you have kind of sunburned effect, you see? And I don't know, I'm obsessed. It looks like really good. And you can add a little bit here. And also you can add a little bit of it on the lips as well. I can use this product even if I'm not wearing makeup. I can just use little concealer, little blush, and I fix the eyebrows, and that's it. I don't know, that's one of the products I would definitely have in my purse all the time. Highly recommend it. Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks in a shade Pink Flame. I have some favorite powder blush, and I have a lot of it, but here is like 4 blush I would highly recommend you to use, to try. And of course, first blush, and this is the palette from Charlotte Tilbury. I showed you already, and I know this sound, but it's just a little old already. Well, this blush from Pillow Talk collection, unfortunately I can't find it anymore. They don't sell it, but if you guys find it like on resale, I would highly recommend to get it. And if you find it, let me know where I can buy it. I would love to get another palette. And this is palette Pillow Talk, beautiful face palette, where you can have 2 different blush, and you can see this is my favorite palette. I love it because this blush works absolutely for everyone, and you have 2 beautiful highlighter inside, and also this is pinkish highlighter, also work really well when you're blending 3 of it. Like, I don't know, I love it so much. And this Charlotte Tilbury, here is no, like, I don't need to introduce you Charlotte Tilbury. I talk already about it a lot. Let's move on. Another blush that I ordered from Charlotte Tilbury, I decided to try, and to be honest, when this blush arrived, I was really skeptical about it, because I opened it and I was like, oh my god, no way, this shade is too pale. And I ordered the shade that on the picture was really bright, and I wanted to have kind of closer to this one, you see, like how I expected to see a little darker, you know. But I received this blush and I was really disappointed until I tried. Well, this is again Charlotte Tilbury in a shade Love to Glow. I actually checked it like 3 times if I bought those shade for sure. I was like, no, it's supposed to be different shade, but when I tried it, I was shocked and surprised, of course. Well, first of all, this blush goes like this blush has 2 parts. This is more part with the highlighter, and in the middle is more like blush. And when you mix it and you apply it on the face, it looks absolutely beautiful. I don't know what Charlotte Tilbury is doing with that, but if you're looking for perfect blush in Victoria's Secret vibe, of course, I would highly recommend you to try this cheek to cheek Love Glow. Well, this cheek to cheek in a shade Love Glow, and I would say it's one of the most perfect blush I absolutely love. And as you guys see, KEVYN is one of my favorite makeup brands, and I feel it deserves to be a little more famous than it is. And I know that makeup artists know for sure, but a lot of A lot of you, I'm sure a lot of you don't know about this brand. And one more time, this is KEVYN AUCOIN beautiful blush. They have beautiful cosmetic, like and the shades are very bright. They have beautiful foundation. I'm obsessed with their lip pencils. And what else they have good? But they have a lot of really good products, like highlighters. Yes, packaging probably doesn't look as fancy as you expect, like Charlotte Tilbury, for example, or Dior, or other blush, but this is very good product. And if you're looking for matte shade blush, I would highly recommend to try. And this peachy color is very bright, because I know they have this peachy color in Dior, but I still love this more. I don't know, KEVYN AUCOIN, amazing choice. Okay, and the last blush I want to talk about, because unfortunately I can't show you all the blush because video is kind of short. And if you like this video, I'm gonna do part 2. Let me know about it. And I'm definitely gonna show you more favorite product that deserve your attention. And let's talk about the last blush I'm also obsessed with. This is blush from Valentino, and I'm absolutely obsessed with the product. Packaging, to be honest, is horrible. It looks kind of fancy, but it's not. Packaging is cheap. I talk about it, like I talk about it a lot, and I love Valentino, but they have to work on the packaging, unfortunately. Well, but the product inside is absolutely beautiful, amazing. And this is Eye to Cheek blush in the shade 5. You can also use it as a shadow, of course, but you can guys see this is like absolutely pigmented. That's beautiful. Valentine's Day is coming. But this Valentino brush has pretty big shade collection, and I would highly recommend you to try it, because this is beautiful long wear product that stays pretty well. This is more like a satin product. It's not just matte or glowy. I would say it's satin that is in between. And of course, if you're looking for this texture, I would highly recommend you to try. I know some of the blush I showed you might look a little bit pricey, but you have to understand that blush for self-use you're gonna use forever, like for 1 year for sure. That's technically like you paying for the product that you're gonna use 1 year, whole year. Or some people, if they don't use makeup much, they can use it like 2-3 years, and that's okay, because if I have my personal blush, I also don't use it much, and like even if I do use it almost every day, it's enough for a year and a half, or sometimes even 2 years. Because don't forget that here's a lot of product inside, and technically you're paying for this quality and of course luxury packaging. Well, that's it. That was my little blush collection. Let me know if you would like to see part 2, because I have more blush to show you, but those blush really I really wanted to share with you. And let me know how you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.